like to just commemorate our veterans here to see how many Vietnam veterans are here. I'd ask you to stand by service. How many in the Army? And the Navy? Marine Corps? And the Air Force? I'm already standing. Okay, thank you very much. And how many of you are veterans, World War II veterans? Stand up if you can, please. World War II. How about Korean War veterans? And any veterans from our Iraq, Afghanistan? Did I miss anybody? I don't think so. All right, thank you all for your service. Yes?
Persian Gold.
Thank you. Sorry. Desert Storm. All right, thank you. We now have our speakers, and we'd like to have Gary Wetzel come up, please. Oh, I'm sorry, he's not here. Do we have a phone connection for him?
Continue on.
Okay, I'll continue on. Next speaker we have is the Gold Star Mothers, Kaye Olson. Please come on.
Good afternoon, and thank you for inviting me. And I've had an interesting being on the committee, being the only female, but I held my own, trust me. I did that. I'm American Gold Star Mother. We are an organization of mothers who have lost a son or daughter in the service of our country. We are a veteran service organization established in 1928 and chartered by the United States Congress in 1984. And we also have a Gold Star Mother Sunday, which is the last Sunday in September. American Gold Star Mothers continue to honor our sons and daughters through service to veteran and patriotic events. Not known how a mother feels, but a mother who has lost a child in the military. We are a very strong organization. The success of our organization continues because of the bond of mutual love, sympathy, and support of the many loyal and capable patriotic mothers who, while sharing their grief and their pride, has channeled their time, effort, and gifts in lessening the pain of veterans and other families. We volunteered over, last year was over 60,000 hours of service in veterans hospitals alone. That does not include all of our hospitals like Chicko Veterans Home, King, and so on. Those are not added into those hours. Those are totaled on another way. The service flag that's displayed in the homes or businesses of churches and schools indicate the number of members of our family or organization who are serving in the armed forces who have died or have died with such service. Service flags with a deep blue star for each family member in the service and a gold star for each member who has died in the service. Thus, the gold star and the term Gold Star Mother as applied to mothers whose sons or daughters died since World War I and up to the current day. My son was Marine Sergeant Andy Stevens. He was killed on December 1st, 2005. There was 10 Marines killed and 11 injured the day he was. It's a day that I will never forget. Right, John? Or John. I have over 26 years in the military as an active duty soldier. My son had 10 years and my husband, Andy's stepdad, had 38 years. So we have a total of over 74 years of military service in just our family, the three of us. I'm an officer for the Wisconsin National Guard. I'm a president of the Gold Star Mothers for the state of Wisconsin. I'm also the president for the Eau Claire chapter in Eau Claire. We have 9 chapters in the state of Wisconsin. I also belong to TRIA, the Retired Enlisted Association. I belong to WENGA, the Wisconsin National Guard Enlisted Association, and the auxiliaries with both. I'm on the Patriotic Council for Eau Claire, Veterans Day events, as we have put together, American Legion and the auxiliary, Chippewa Falls Veterans Home, I'm on the Recreation Committee. I'm on the Volunteer Service Committee at the Toma VA Hospital, and I'm on the auxiliary for Purple Heart. I've served over 26 years in the active duty, and I was a casualty assistance officer during that tour, one of those tours. Now, I thought I had done a lot of hard things, but that was one of the hardest things I had to do. I had to go to the family and tell them that their 25-year-old son died in Bosnia of a massive coronary. I thought that was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I spent 5 to 6 weeks with that family, dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and making sure that everything was properly taken care of for the soldier and for the family. You really get to learn about that soldier and that family. You learn everything. But then life really changed when my son was killed. I thought I had done the hardest, but that come along after that. But I'm proud to be able to talk about the Gold Star Mothers. I want to thank them for letting me tell you a little bit about us. As you can see, our uniform is all white. So if you see a mother in a parade who has all white on, you know she's a Gold Star Mother, and it would be really awesome to go up and shake her hand and say hi, because we really appreciate that. And on a side note, I'm allowed to say that the state Gold Star Mother conference for Wisconsin is always held in the state or in the town where the president is. Well, I live in Eau Claire, so our conference is there. And I just happen to have some tickets for sale to help pay for our conference. So if anybody's interested, you can catch me after the service, and I'll help you out with that. Not a problem. Thank you.